Hello, my name is Alexandra Simiglu. Have you been diagnosed with ADHD? If you have, you've probably only been offered prescription drugs. Well, I'm here to tell you, you have other options.
Clara, calm down. You're disrupting others around us.
Sorry, Mom.
I am so sorry. My daughter has ADHD and has a hard time controlling herself.
It's fine. My daughter has ADHD too.
Really? What medications does she take?
My daughter doesn't take any medication.
Then what's your secret?
Oh, we use Biofeedback.
Biofeedback?
Biofeedback is...
Biofeedback is defined as the technique of making unconscious or involuntary bodily processes, such as heartbeats or brainwaves, perceptible to the senses in order to manipulate them by conscious mental control. Biofeedback can be used for a variety of ailments, including symptoms of ADHD. Thus, biofeedback is a revolutionary alternative to ADHD medications that would lower long-term health risk, improve cost-effectiveness, and decrease medical dependability. At this time, let's take a second to explore what ADHD is. ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. This disorder causes people to have a hard time focusing and concentrating on certain tasks. Over the past few decades, there has been an increase in the number of people being diagnosed with ADHD. And with these increased diagnoses comes more prescriptions for specified ADHD medications, and people should be offered a safer alternative. Now to see a comparison between ADHD medications and biofeedback. ADHD medications have been known to cause other side effects. Possible side effects of the drugs Adderall and Concerta include uneven heartbeats, hallucinations, and dangerously high blood pressure. Interviews were conducted of several people that suffer from ADHD and that have reported taking ADHD prescription drugs, such as Adderall, Ritalin, and Concerta. Interviewees reported their own symptoms such as weight loss, loss of appetite, stunted growth, moodiness, and fuzzy, cloudy thoughts.
I refused to take the Adderall I was prescribed.
That option can be biofeedback. ADHD sufferers can use a form of biofeedback called electroencephalography, which side effects include dizziness and fatigue, which are pretty minor symptoms compared to those of the medications. Regarding cost, here's a price breakdown on one of the most popular ADHD drugs, Adderall. This drug can cost as much as $10 a day, $303 per month, which turns to be roughly $3,636 per year, and over the course of 20 years is approximately $72,720. There's no cure to ADHD, so those living with the disorder must continue to purchase the medications for the rest of their lives, which can end up being very costly. Biofeedback, on the other hand, can be done through therapy sessions or by purchasing your own machine to use in the comfort of your home. Therapy sessions can range from $35 to $85, and the biofeedback machine's price range is approximately $20 to $2,000. The initial cost may appear steep, but the overall cost comparison shows biofeedback coming in ultimately cheaper. Another flaw with ADHD is the medical reliance. People affected with ADHD and take the prescribed medications must keep a pill schedule in order to keep track of when to take their medications, which can end up being a huge inconvenience. These prescribed medications only provide temporary relief and have also been known to cause addiction. Biofeedback is completely different in those regards. The average biofeedback user might have to have between 6 to 30 sessions in total. They can also choose to purchase their own in-home machine, and overall, biofeedback use is based off the individual's own schedule.
Now that you've seen a comparison between ADHD medications and biofeedback, you may be wondering, what exactly is biofeedback? And I'm about to show you.
Biofeedback involves attaching sensors and electronic equipment to the body in order to monitor neurological waves. Some say the body becomes one with the mind in order to control these biological processes. In ADHD cases, patients are taught to calm their minds through body temperature and breathing control. In this reenactment, I'll show you one form of biofeedback treatment that uses a video game. As you can see, there are sensors hooked up to her head that are monitoring her brainwaves. This information is being collected as she is playing the video game, and from this data, we can look for patterns to help her manage her own symptoms of ADHD.
Have ADHD? Check with a doctor to see if biofeedback is right for you.